Kentucky 4.5. Will, we can kind of take this wherever you want to take it. Looking at the schedule real quick. I mean, they bring in Zach Calzada.
No,
That's either going to look
no.
like the smartest thing in the world, or it's going to look like what in the world were you thinking? We all knew this wasn't going to work.
Look,
You need to find 5 wins. Will, they play Toledo? Okay, Eastern Michigan. There's 2. Will, I don't.
Tennessee
Tennessee
Tech. There's
Tech.
3.
There's 3. Like, can you tell me 2 more games where, like, yep, they're going to go win that game? Now they're known as a tough team to go play at home up there, but man, they got to go to South Carolina. I'm giving the edge to the Gamecocks there. They got to go to Georgia. The teams they have at home aren't teams that really are susceptible to the upset, really, outside of, and I'll say this, outside of probably Tennessee, because they look a lot different without Nico. So I just don't know if I feel comfortable putting them at 5 wins. I think 4-8 is very, very realistic. So I'm taking the under on Kentucky here. I think this Zach Calzada thing could be absolutely the Zach Calzada move could cost Mark Stoops his job. And you shook your head earlier because Stoops has done a lot of good things at Kentucky and built up a lot of goodwill, and it'd be hard for him to get fired. A 4-8 back-to-back 4-8 seasons, man, though, that could really push things towards, like, you figure out, you talk to agents about who might be available in the coaching circles, and if you feel like it's better, man, I mean, back-to-back 4-8 records, which I think is very realistic for this team, and putting your faith in a quarterback that hasn't really played high level, and I don't want to disrespect Incarnate Word, but high level P4 football since 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like a desperate move, and I feel like it could really backfire.
I think it's incredibly desperate. I think I don't understand it at all. I mean, of course, I have strong negative feelings towards Zach Calzada for his pit stop at Auburn, where he just, that was the biggest waste of everybody's time. But yeah, I don't think Stoops could survive another 4-8 year. This seems kind of outrageous, but I think I would bet this down to under 2.5 wins.
Holy,
I
Will,
mean,
you would take a 2-10 season? They also got beat in the portal pretty bad too. Their fastest player in the college football is now at LSU and Barry and Brown. Like, I just don't know.
It's like their only additions in the portal are offensive line, and what's that going to do for you? I mean, you look at Toledo. You're talking about they've been the past 7-8 years one of the best teams in the MAC. I mean,
Jason Candle's a good coach.
They are not going to go into Lexington, Kentucky, and blink. They're not. So I mean,
is that your way too early week 1 upset pick right there?
I'm putting them on upset watch in week 1 against Toledo. I am. I mean, that feels outrageous, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Dr. Bob says if you have an offensive line, you can play with anybody. What if you don't have a quarterback or a running back or wide receivers? How are you going to move the ball? They may have a diamond in the rough running back. They may have a guy that they're going to give the ball to 30 times and he keeps them in games, but I don't see it. And then his other comment, some of these over-unders have me depressed. Will John Summerall be in Lexington or Auburn in 2026? Probably Lexington, because Kentucky will probably pull the trigger and get that thing done before Auburn even thinks about it.
It's just I don't know, man. And then you're done with your bye weeks by October 18th. You literally play 3 games, 2 games, and then you're like, all right, well, have fun playing Texas, Tennessee, Auburn, Florida, Tennessee Tech, and Vandy, Louisville, and then hoping that you are not in the middle of a portal exodus and a coaching change. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to make fun of Kentucky fans. It just does not look good. Like, I think this. You want to hear something? I think they could be the worst team in the SEC this year, worse than Mississippi State.
They could be,
which is
like I said, I might take the under on 2.5 wins for Kentucky.
Jesus. Oh, it's brutal.
I mean, they really might not win a conference game. I don't see any conference opponent and think that they're better than who they're playing in the SEC.
It's like what I said earlier. We always know when you go up there and play at Kroger Field, right? There's some type of weirdness where it's like 15 degrees and the fans get into it. It's a cool little atmosphere. But the teams you're welcoming up there aren't prone to losing. Like, Ole Miss might boat race you week 2. I mean, seriously. Like, we'll talk about it in a second. Texas is. If Texas loses, I'll take somebody up on a nice bet. If Texas goes up to Kentucky and loses, that would blow my mind. And look, things have happened crazy before. I just think Tennessee's the most susceptible to an upset, and I think by October the 25th, there's going to be some type of plan of who the quarterback is to where you're not going to. It may not be great, but just talent-wise, Tennessee might be able to show up and win that game, which you can't do a lot in the SEC. But we're talking about a team that I don't think is very good to begin with. So it's yeah. And Dr. Bob says on the bright side, Kentucky basketball is looking up under Mark Pope. I guess there you go.